I'm back, YouTube, and I'm here to do our racial preferences racist presented by Black Cat. Cat Black. Fuck. Well, let's get on with it anyway.
True Tea. Your questions, my brutal honesty. Hey guys, it's Kat, and it's time for your weekly dose of True Tea. If you're not already subscribed, please feel free to subscribe so you can get your True Tea every single Sunday in your subscription box. Anywho, today I'm actually drinking some vanilla and cinnamon black tea from Trader Joe's. How much of a terrible stereotype am I? So let me know what's in your mug. I'm always looking for tea suggestions, so please put them in the comment box below. So anyways, let's get into today's email. Can I ask you a question? Because I've seen many posts on Tumblr about this topic, but I've never seen a clear answer on the subject. For example, is it racist if I say I don't like Asian guys? Because I have seen many posts on Tumblr saying that you're racist if you don't like a race. But then on the other side, I've seen posts on Tumblr saying that you aren't because it's just a preference. I'm very confused on this subject. So I'm a black girl, obviously, and when someone tells me that they're not interested in black girls, I'm really not that upset about it. Only because to me, rejection is one of those situations that, it leaves you open to more possibilities. I know that a lot of people have a hard time dealing with rejection, but for me, rejection has always been, it's saving my time, it's saving my energy. Why would I want to go out with a guy who, didn't like me before he met me? He made the decision that he didn't like black girls, so he doesn't like black girls. To me, I just can't be bothered to even pretend to waste my time on that. I don't care, right? So I want to say that. I want to make that very, very clear. I don't believe in trying to explain to a man why I am desirable as a black woman. That's really demeaning to me. It has never really made any sense to me, and it is what it is.
Wow, Cat, that's actually really grown up of you. Um, a little insider's note, I'm doing these takes just off of watching the video for the first time, so I wonder if she fucks it up somehow. I'm actually very curious.
Now, however, let's talk about racial preferences, right? Because, and I can admit this, even though it's really problematic, there was a time where I was guilty of putting racial preferences in my profile, right? I remember there was a time where I used to say that I only dated white and Latino men.
And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. If you only like white or Latino men, that's your thing. You are not a racist. You are not bigoted against them. You don't hold any hate towards them. It's just that you don't find any other races attractive. You only like white and Latinos. There's no problem with that. You should not be looked down upon in society. It is no big deal.
Right? That's what I put in my profile. Now we can have a whole conversation about Latino and how there are white Latinos, there are black Latinos, there are Asian Latinos, but that's what I put in my profile, so we're just gonna be honest, okay? And that was very, very much, when I think about it, when I look back at myself back then, that was very much something that was informed by white supremacy. In society, we are taught since day one that the most desirable partner is white, right?
And there's the fuck up moment. There it is. I was waiting for it. I thought this was gonna be like one of those actual good videos that you can put out where it's not racist or anything, but when I saw racist in the title, I knew it couldn't be that. I knew you couldn't resist it. I knew you couldn't resist making it into white people being racist or something. I just knew you couldn't do it. You naughty girl. Bad cat. Bad cat. Spritz, spritz.
We're taught that the beauty is white. The entire industry of beauty is geared towards white women, right? And so it's natural to be a person of color and to, view that as an elevated position and therefore pursue that, right? And I know for me, I can be honest about it now. I didn't think about it like this back then. I think for me, having the approval of a white man made me feel good. And to me, that is something that when I really have thought about it and I've really taken it, I've been honest about it and really considered it, it's so
Is it messed up to look for self-appreciation and love from others? No, I can agree. Yes, it is, because you should like yourself no matter what. Like, the only person's approval you need is yourself. You need to love yourself. But the point I think you're trying to make is you were only looking for white approval, and that's a problem. It is a problem if you're looking for white approval because you're wrong. We are not the perfect race. No races. We are all humans. We all make mistakes. We're all horrible, horrible things. We've done evil things to each other in our past. Grow up. It's not a matter of race. It's a matter of species. We are all humans. Get over it.
Up. And it's so funny now because ever since I've really become more socially aware about racism, more socially conscious about things like white supremacy, I actually find myself way, 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 way more physically attracted to men of color than I do white men on average.
All right, people's preferences change. You have your reasons for it. All right, if you like men of color, that's great. All right, go out, date a black guy. Go out, fucking Asian. I don't give a flying fuck. You're not on my top 10 list of hot babes. All right, you're not a looker. I'm not. That's why I wear the mask. I know I have my preferences because it's what I find attractive. All right, that's it. It's not racist. It's not bigotry. It's not hatred. It's just what I find attractive. It's what I like. At the end of the day, that's it. Dunzo.
But, you know, that all being said, I think that the concept of having racial preferences is very much informed by that. And I think that it's something that, you know, a lot of people say because they have an idea. You know, I grew up in an extremely diverse neighborhood. I knew people of every race from almost every country you could ever think of, right? And you know, even within that, I kind of still grew up thinking, like, I probably knew like 3 white people growing up, but, you know, I still desired whiteness. And to me, you have to really think about why you have these preferences. Whenever I see someone has racial preferences and I ask them why, you know, when you ask somebody why they have these preferences, usually you'll get an answer, and that answer will usually reveal that these racial preferences are actually quite racist.
She finally jumped down the rabbit hole. She finally said it. Dating preferences are racist. Well, guess what? You're wrong. You're wrong. Alright? I like the ethnicities that I like because I find them attractive. I don't hate black people. I don't hate Asian people. I don't hate white people. I don't hate colored people or people whatever color there are. Alright? I just don't. Alright? The races I find attractive are because I'm attracted to them. That's it. It's not racist. Maybe you'll have those 1 or 2 outliers whose racial preferences are racist, but that's a very minute amount, okay? Very small, alright? Stop trying to make a mountain out of a molehill and shut your dumb cunt mouth.
I've been on dates with guys who have said to me point blank, you know, we're on a date. We're sitting here, we're having a conversation, we're on a date. And have said to me that they preferred Asian women because Asian women were more submissive. Asian women maintain femininity in ways that white women never maintain femininity, that black women don't even maintain femininity, because they viewed Asian women as the most ideal feminine figure.
So, racial preferences for dating are racist because you had one bad moment with a guy? Is that how the world works now? You're gonna need to come up with some stronger evidence than that.
Right? I mean, I live in Southern California, so that's, you know, so there are, you know, there's a large Asian population, or at least from where I'm from, there's a large Asian population, you know, so that wasn't too outside of the realm of possibility. But that's fucking racist, right?
You just said it yourself. You just pointed out the reason right there. So a guy who was growing up in a predominantly Asian environment liked Asian women the most. My God. I wonder why. Is it because they're racist? No, it's because it's what they grew up with. It's what they had childhood crushes on. It's probably what their first girlfriend was. Alright? That's their entire preference right there. It's because they're in a predominantly Asian environment. Not because they're racist, you dumb fuck. Shut up.
You have to really think about why you have these preferences. Why do you prefer a person of this race or that look? Do you know what I mean? And I think when you really start to think about these things and really start to digest these things and really start to be honest with yourself about that, you can start to realize that this is messed up. Why are you preferring? Why are you even feeling the need to put that in your profile, that you prefer a person of this race or that race, etc., etc., etc.? A lot of people will say that it's physical.
So you admit that you're racist? Is that what you're going with? Because your reasons for not liking white men anymore is because you drank the SJW Kool-Aid, you got on the train, and you were thinking all white men are evil and racist now. That's a racial preference. Or are you calling yourself racist towards white people? But oh no, wait, that would be saying a black person could be racist and also racism towards white people exist. You wouldn't be able to. This entire argument you're trying to make, when you apply it to yourself, just makes you seem like a racist. You're a racist. So why should I listen to you? You're racist.
But I've had so many men and who have contacted me whose profiles said that they weren't attracted to black women, who contact me very much being into black women, you know? So to me, it's like you have to think about these things. I do think that there's a lot of fucked up racism that is definitely within the act of you publicly, loudly proclaiming that you're only interested in people of this race. And I think that that's something that you should actually think about.
It's not fucking racist, you dumb cunt. It's me letting people know of that color. I am not attracted to you. I do not want to waste your time. I do not want to be a jerk about it. I'm telling you flat out, I am not interested in people of your race and the dating concept. I just don't find you attractive. There are plenty of other men who find you attractive who aren't me. So please don't waste your time looking at me, okay? I apologize. It's actually a courtesy, you dumb fuck.
You know, I, again, am not someone who gets upset with people being like, oh, I don't like black girls, because, okay, good for you. Like, why would I want to be with somebody who's not interested in me? But at the same time, you have to think about that, because, again, I've had so many white men sit across me and say, well, you know, you're not like those other black girls, or you're really pretty for a black girl, you're this or you're that for a black girl. You know, because they have this idea of what a black woman is in their mind, and they know that they don't like that. You know, we're all diverse. We're all hella diverse, right? Especially.
Maybe the other black girls were just bitches to him and they were all cunts to him, alright? Maybe it's not a race thing. Maybe he got that because they were all assholes to him, alright? At least he's trying again. At least he's giving you a chance. At least he's not doing the stereotype based on the fucking ethnicity and giving you a chance. At least he's better than that. And you just say it again. You're glad they say it so they don't waste your time. Why do you have to complain about this? It doesn't waste your time whatsoever. You're wasting your own time right now complaining about something you like, apparently. The rest of the video is just her going off of how black women are diverse and how racial preferences while dating is racist and you should check your racism and get over it. How about you get over it, okay? I'm just not into girls of different ethnicities like that, okay? I don't want to date them. I'll be friends with them. I'll be nice with them. I won't show any difference between them except for me wanting to date them. Alright? Is that a problem? Is it a problem that I don't want to date them? That I don't want to be with them? No, it's not, because it's my choice. It's my choice. Get over it. It's not racist. It's human. Get over it.